I'm Keckers, and this is Sandman. In the vein of Good Omens and American Gods, we have another Neil Gaiman adaptation to a television series. And once again, it is very, very good. Though they've made a surprising amount of changes to the narrative, it still holds the spirit, the mystique, the je ne sais quoi, the heart of what made Sandman one of my favorite stories of all time. Remember, hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'm Keckers, let's get going. Starring Morpheus, the Sandman, the King of Dreams, one of the endless, creatures who have existed since the dawn of time and are part of the very fabric of the universe. This is about the imprisonment, release, and life of this great and fantastic creature. We follow Dream on the quest to recover the artifacts were stolen when he was imprisoned over 100 years ago. And I will have to say that the casting for this is phenomenal. I did not know who a lot of these people were before watching this series, but I look forward to seeing them in other things. But there are some people that I do remember seeing. There was a surprisingly large amount of cast members from Doctor Who that were involved in this production, and every time I noticed one of them, that was something. Dream is a very interesting character. He is very much someone who is driven by his passions as well as his desire to hold all those passions in, to be robotic, to be just a being of duty. But it's also very obvious that he's not very good at holding onto those emotions and being as impassive as he likes to think that he is. He's ruled by those passions, and they come to the forefront in a very good display of raw anger quite often. Now, Morpheus is Dream. He's the ruler of the realm of dreams, where the human collective unconscious go, where the barriers between fantasy and reality meet and clash. Because of that, there are a lot of very good and interesting visuals that the show portrays in this realm of dreaming. But it is also very obvious that they're trying to be careful with the budget, so you don't see a lot of that. Most of the things take place in the modern world, present day, or in things like the 1920s, and there's quite a few mysteries about this, like why was he captured? How was he captured? How did they come across the things needed to bind one of the most powerful beings in creation? One of the most powerful beings in creation. Because he's not who they were originally trying to get, but we know as an audience by the end of this story that that's who was actually intended to be captured. And yes, I'm rambling a slight bit because this is a rambling story. It tends to go all over the place. And part of that is because this is a story based off of a comic, a DC comic from their Vertigo line, which does jump back and forth in both time and in place. The three central characters are Dream, Rose, and the Corinthian. And these people, over the course of the story, are running back and forth, Dream trying to catch the Corinthian, which is one of his escaped nightmares, Rose looking for her little brother, who also happens to be, Rose happens to be a dream vortex, a human born with this strange ability to draw the dreams of others into herself. And just Dream himself trying to keep the entire realm of dreams from going to hell. Well, in order to do that, they actually have to go to hell at one point in the story, and that is a very interesting part. I was surprised and glad that they did manage to keep one of my favorite parts of the book, the riddles and challenges in hell chapter of the story, where Dream confronts Lucifer to regain one of the artifacts which was stolen during his imprisonment. Yeah, this is something where I'm going to try and jump back in and do more detailed work. I'm just going to say, if you haven't watched this yet, if you're interested in mind-bending sci-fi horror, watch it. It's good, it's fun, it's spooky, it's scary, it's got a lot of heart, and it's got some really great performances. Anyway, I'm Keckers. This is a quick vid review. Watch it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.